Hello students, in this lecture we will see the third measure of variation, mean deviation. Mean deviation is defined as this is the average of the deviations taken from mean or mode or median or any assumed central value is called a mean deviation. Mean deviation is just the average of the deviations taken from the central value. That central value may be your x bar, that is mean. That central value may be your median. That central value may be mode m naught. So what is the mean deviation? Mean deviation is nothing but the mean deviation is defined as mean deviation is denoted by MD and is defined as average of deviations taken from central value mean or median or mode or some value, some central value A. So this is the definition, that is average of the deviations taken from the central value. So average of the deviations means what? What is deviation? Suppose your x bar is a mean, then and x1 is some value. So then deviation is what? Then deviation is x1 minus x bar, and we have to calculate the deviation in a positive. Deviation must be positive. So x1 is how far from x bar? That is we have to take this modulus. This modulus is nothing but the absolute value. If it is negative, then its value, for example, modulus of 5 minus 3 is equal to modulus of 2 is 2, and similarly suppose modulus of 3 minus 8, modulus of 3 minus 8 is modulus of minus 5. So how 3 is far away from 8? So this is the just the distance or deviation. This cannot be negative. So modulus of minus 5 is again 5. Modulus of minus 5 is again 5. So modulus of minus 2 is 2. Modulus of minus 3 is 3. Modulus of 2 is 2. In this way we can calculate this modulus of absolute value. This is absolute value of minus 2 is 2. Okay. So what is the formula for then? Then we have to calculate all such deviations, x1 minus x bar, x2 minus x bar, x3 minus x bar. So how many values, how many discrete values are given? So you have to calculate sum of all the deviations. See here we have to calculate it, sum of all the deviations, modulus of x minus x bar, and we have taken an average, that is divided by n. So mean deviation from mean for a discrete data is given by the formula sigma x minus x bar, sigma modulus of x minus x bar divided by n. For a group data, just we have to, this x is repeated f number of times, so you have to multiply this deviation by f. So sigma f into modulus of x minus x bar divided by sigma f. Similarly, mean deviation from median m, just replace this x bar by this m. So summation x minus m divided by n. N is nothing but number of observations. For a group data, we have same summation f into modulus of x minus m divided by sigma m. Similarly, just replacing this x bar by m naught, we have mean deviation from mode m naught is equal to sigma modulus of x minus m naught divided by m. And for a group discrete data, we have this formula. For a group data, we have this formula. From mode m naught is here, mode m naught, sigma f into modulus of x minus m naught divided by sigma f. all these are absolute measure of variations. Above measures are absolute measure of variation. All these are absolute measure of variation. Then what is the relative measure of variation? Relative measure of variation is called coefficient of mean deviation. It is given by, say, very easy, mean deviation from mean x bar. Here x, you will get x bar. If you calculate mean deviation from median m, then here m. So mean deviation x bar from x bar divided by x bar, mean deviation from median m divided by m, mean deviation from mode m naught divided by m naught. This is the formula for coefficient of mean deviation, and this is a free from unit. This is a pure number. So in this way we have to calculate the mean deviation. See here, one example is given here. Calculate mean deviation, find mean deviation from mean for the following data. Solution. See here, in this data what is given? X is given and f is given. We have to calculate mean deviation from mean. So first we have to calculate mean. So for that we have to prepare mean. For this data, mean is given by summation fx divided by summation f. Okay. So first we have to calculate summation fx. For that we have to calculate this fx. So we prepare the following table. So in that table we have taken x here, f here and fx. 11 into 7, f into x, 7 into 11, 77, 12 into 19, 228. In this way we have calculated summation calculate fx values, and we have to add all these values to get this summation fx. Sigma fx is equal to 1353. So mean x bar is given by sigma fx divided by sigma f equal to 13.53, and sigma f is 100 here. So we get 13.53, which is not an integer. This is a fraction. So now we are going to calculate. See here how the formula is given. First we have to calculate x minus x bar, the deviation, and absolute deviation. Here we have to get absolute values. So negative values will become plus value. So x minus x bar is 15.13. So x here, x minus 13.53. So this is equal to, see here, x value is 11. 11 minus 13.53 is equal to minus 2.53. So this values comes here. Similarly, 12 minus 13.53 is minus 1.53. 13 minus 13.53 is minus 0.53. You can use simple calculator to calculate these values. Lastly, 14 minus 13.53 is equal to 0.47. This is 14 minus 13.53, 0.47. Okay. Next, 15 minus 13.53, this value 1.47, 2.47. This is the x minus x bar. Now we have to calculate this modulus of x minus x bar, or absolute value of x minus x bar. So this is negative. Modulus of minus 2.53, or absolute value of minus 2.53 is equal to 2.53. So is equal to 2.53. What this minus 2.53 gives you? How this 11 is far apart from the mean x bar, that is 13.53. How this 11 is away from 13.53, that is it is away from 2.53 units. Okay. So this is absolute value of minus 2.53 is 2.53, absolute value of minus 1.53 is 1.53. Likewise these are, and absolute value of 0.47 is 47. If it is negative, then it is becomes only positive. Okay, so this is deviated 2.53 units from the mean, but this value is repeated how many times here? 7 times. So we have to multiply this value by 7. So we have to multiply this value by frequency f. Okay, so 2.53 into 7, 2.53 into 7 is 17.71. 2.53 into 7 is 17.71. Similarly, this 1.53 into 19 is 29.07. So use simple calculator to calculate this. So when you calculate all these values, so if you want to add all these values, you will get summation f into modulus of x minus x bar is equal to, not f is here, is equal to 120.06. So what is the formula for mean deviation from mean? The mean deviation from mean x bar is, we have already seen, this is sigma f into modulus of x minus x bar divided by sigma f is equal to, this is 120.06. What is 120? This is sigma f into modulus of x minus x bar. So 120.6 divided by 100, this is 1.206. This is the mean deviation from mean. So coefficient of mean deviation is asked. Coefficient of mean deviation is given by mean deviation. We have calculated already mean deviation from mean x bar. So mean deviation from x bar divided by x bar. Keep in mind. So 1.206 divided by x bar is 15.23. So this is equal to 0.0891. In this way, we can calculate the mean deviation and its coefficient for any data, any data. For example, if you ask to find the mean deviation from mode, then just what is mode here? Mode is the highest frequency observation. This is 13. So just you have to subtract x minus x mode. Mode is 13. X minus 13. So do the same calculations. You will get the mean deviation from a mean. Hope you understood, students. Thank you.